What's up, guys? I wanted to put out a video for you since we're doing staggered RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, again tomorrow, and a lot of you either had some difficulty with the movement or felt some pain or some discomfort, irritation. You know, it's essentially a lot of the same thing, just intensity is a little different. So I'm going to show you a couple, we'll talk about it, and you know, if you have any questions, you could definitely reach out. So staggered RDL. So you guys see I have my broomstick or PVC pipe. You know, if you want to use a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you have, you're good to go. You know, again, I only have a 40-pound dumbbell at home right now, so being that it's in the warm-up, I probably won't use that. I know I used it last week, but that was like in the strength. And so, general rule of thumb, when we are either analyzing movement or working with clients to get them out of pain, is, you know, if you use, just for sake of easy math, 20 pounds and it causes discomfort, cut the load in half, go to 10 and see what happens. And if it doesn't cause pain or discomfort at 10 pounds, then you just know that the loading, even though it was only 10 more pounds, which is actually double, you know, so it's 50% more, which is a lot. The loading is what's causing the issue and not the movement. And if the 10 pounds, again, for ease of math, is causing similar discomfort, or maybe a little less, but still uncomfortable or still painful, then you go without weight and you see from there. And if 8 reps is too many and you start to feel pain as the reps go on, then you cut down the repetitions. So instead of doing 8 reps, you do maybe 6 reps or 4 reps, and you cut down the sets also. So that's how we progress, you know, people that are in pain and having issues. Everyone's different, and even with some people, we have to start with as little as 2 repetitions. 2 repetitions total, and we just have to build the tolerance up. But so here's a few things on it. We don't need to be, we're not in a split stance here. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further away. My front foot isn't really far out, right? So my back foot is in line with the front heel, or the back toe in line with the front heel. That's still a staggered stance. Then we want to focus on hamstrings, hamstrings, hamstrings. Remember, 3 times for every hinge movement you have to say hamstrings. This way it reinforces that. So butt and hips back, hamstrings, hamstrings, hamstrings. I'm only going down as far as my hamstrings allow. You guys see I have pretty good range. I've been working on this for like 3 years now. And then just to show from the other one, little knee bend, that's how I like to do it. Butt and hips go back. Load the hamstrings, hamstrings, hamstrings. Make sure my back is flat. And I don't want to round at all, like this. Okay, that's gonna more than likely cause back pain, and especially if you're doing it with weight or some sort of load, okay? So again, back is flat. As I loosen up, you know, I might go here. Next set, I might be able to get a little bit lower, but the goal is to create length in the hamstrings, keep a flat back, stay under control, feel the movement. You know, and another thing is that, of course, we're all sitting more now than we normally do. And we just need to get up and move a little more, stretch out a little more, warm up a little more. But also, like, if your back is super tight on a day or something doesn't feel right, it's okay. just either back off, unload it, or do a different movement, because, you know, depending on the day, we could be asking ourselves or our bodies a lot if we're sitting all day and then we try and do a 4 o'clock CrossFit class. You know, it's not realistic to be able to maybe that day do what we normally can after 4, 6, who knows how many hours of sitting. So just keep that in mind, right? Make sure you're drinking some water, make sure you're getting some walking and some movement. Remember, motion is lotion. And in terms of the RDL, I think that should be helpful. Just make sure that keeping a flat back, loading the hamstrings, reduce the weight, reduce the reps if you have to, and if none of that works or helps, please reach out. All right, this is the Staggered Stance Romanian deadlift, and it's a good one, so enjoy.